ഇതൊക്കെ ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ നിരന്തരമായിട്ട് ഈ ടെക്നിക്കൽ ബോക്സിംഗ് ആയാലും കിക്ക് ബോക്സിംഗ് ആയാലും നമ്മൾ നിരന്തരമായിട്ട് ട്രെയിനിങ് ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക്കായിട്ട് ഒരു സിറ്റുവേഷൻ ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് പെൺകുട്ടികൾ. ഇത് ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക്കലി ഈ കോഡിങ് നമ്മളിൽ ആക്ട് ചെയ്യും.
So what is this video all about? I'll explain the technique and the basic concept in a second, but we were trying to explain the techniques which could be used in a more self-defensive manner, or what you would call a non-consensual violence situation. So in this sports academy, where other than karate they will have classes of boxing, yoga, zumba and things like that, before us there was a small demonstration of students who practice kickboxing. So we tried to emphasize a little difference in the techniques and in the approach that traditional martial arts and sports like boxing and kickboxing would use. So in traditional martial arts, instead of focusing on fighting techniques that can be used when the fight has already started, that is distance management, keeping your hands up, punching, kicking, other than that we also focus on techniques that can be used when the fight has not yet started. You are being attacked and still you can use the element of surprise. For example, you could use cheap techniques like gouging the eye, biting the face, hitting the nose, pulling the air, or doing something like pulling the hair. We find that these techniques are more simple and they work in a better manner when the other person is not expecting, is not defensive, is just attacking. But I am also not saying these fancy self-defense moves will work all the time and this is all you need. When this doesn't work, you'll need your kicking and punching and your skills in boxing and kickboxing. So here is a very common attack or a grab or a hold. This is how usually fights or threats start to happen. In a situation like this, you could step back, take your hand through and through like this. One hand goes on top and the other hand goes from inside. I also used a knee kick and then thumb to the eye, an elbow, and you can use the situation if possible to drop the person if it works for you. Let's see that again. Your body weight going back, hand over and inside. Use a headbutt or an elbow or like finger to the eye, ear or hair. And this one looks weird, I know, nobody falls like this. The thing is, before taking the hair, I tried to genuinely move outside his body using an arm drag, but he dropped too soon. Sometimes he is very supportive. That's my friend. This is Arun Kumar. A few years ago, he had a very severe accident and his thigh bone was like in two pieces. We went to the hospital. I remember the x-ray showed two different pieces in the thigh bone, and now he's not only recovered, he's in better shape than me, and he goes to the gym, he practices martial arts, and a lot is also to do with his willpower. So you can see he moves almost like any of us. You would not notice the difference. Sometimes he feels some pain while lifting weight or like running and things like that. Otherwise, he's good. So that's all for today. Very simple concept of self-defense, how it is important, how even learning the sports aspects of fighting, that is the fighting itself, is also important. And thank you.